Good morning, Tempe. Just sitting here having some coffee. Not well at all today. I'm so disappointed. I really am. With what you will fight for when it comes to marginalized, disenfranchised, unseen, sick, abused people. Here in this city, in our state, in our country, and around the world. It really brings me great hope, first off, that I see that you're willing to stand for something. Seems you, right? People in other lands, right? People from other countries coming here, right? We will malign, fight, die, curse, get in faces, scream about other people's people dying, but not our own. We will mock, malign, insult, harm, kill our marginalized, disenfranchised, vulnerable people. You understand that not all people that are on the streets are illegals, but hey, we'll fight for illegals here that are doing illegal things, but not your own people doing illegal things. I say this all the time. There are more drug addicts in addiction right now that are housed. Don't think that you're any better because you have a car. You're not. You're not. There are more people that are abusing people in a serious way, almost to death and death, that are housed than that are not. I'm really not feeling well today. I have taken a long time. It has taken a long time for me to heal from being on the streets, and I will never be fully recovered. Anyone that is on the streets more than 2 months, 6 months, literally loses half of themselves. To be seen, to be heard, to not die in a lonely corner, to never be found. During the pandemic, I started cursing, going, what the fuck? Like every day, what the actual fuck? The city of Tempe. Y'all were all for it for a minute until it just went too far. Molly, what are you doing? You get more blah blah with honey. You get more blah blah. You don't know what you're doing. We know better. Come to us the way we want you to, or we will not support you. Look at you now. Look at you now. Your life being affected? March. Your neighbor's life being affected? March. They lost their housing? March. Somebody's losing their food stamps? Oh, march. March. Yell. Be loud. Politicians. Curse in Congress, in the House, in our representatives' space, in our face. And we are like, yay, go. Check them out. Finally speaking some truth. Real? Homeless person does it? No. No, no, no. 5150. Jail. Prison. Shelter. Streets. 5150. Jail. Shelter. Streets. Prison. Dead. Triggered. 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 You're most vulnerable. The mentally ill. Triggered. Dead. Arrested. 5150. Triggered. Prison. Shot. 5150. Nobody's marching for them. The homeless' rights being broken. Oh, y'all are down for it. Down for it every day. The homeless, the American citizen, no rights deserved. But everybody else's in the world's rights deserved. Our American rights deserved for other countries. But not the homeless. Not the homeless. You guys will stand by and watch your son, your daughter, mentally ill, not doing drugs, sick with a brain tumor, not drinking, doing drugs. You will watch them die freely every single day of the week. But not citizens from other countries. You will scream, you will yell, you will fight, you will burn down towns, cities that support our nation, that support you, that give you covering. Anyone else but your own citizens that are dying right here, right now, unhoused, very sick. I met more people on the streets that were mentally ill and or sick or elder or young, not doing drugs and not drinking and not dealing and not murdering and not thieving. But y'all are oh so afraid because we're loud, we're big. Why? Because we're dying in your face and you're going, do it. I need more oxygen. Those citizens from another country need more oxygen. Those people way over there need more oxygen. Then somebody gets really loud. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like really? 10 or 18 beds in Tempe for the pandemic for the 1,100 homeless people, they say. Because remember, homelessness is transient. Here in Tempe, go somewhere else, die in a corner. We're going to skirt you off of every public space, even though Hope Outreach, Care 7 has said you can sit here. We're going to follow you around to all the parks. We're going to intimidate you for speaking. We're going to have our armed security, Mayor Corey Woods, Rosa, who sued the city of Tempe and won, is your city manager. But I can't even get a complaint form to complain against housing who's breaking my rights. And y'all are good with that. Check you out. You are so generous. You're so kind. You're so loving when it suits you. Right now it suits you. Are you afraid your rights are going to be broken? That dude crying because he got penned down by security and armed fucking whoever when he wants to ask some questions to a public figure who's speaking. That happens every single day, sir. All of a sudden now you know and you're crying. I know a lot of people that cried about that ended up dead, that ended up getting put into a 5150, that ended up going to jail, and then ended up going back to prison because some armed dude got out of their car and said, hey, you look like so-and-so we're looking for. Oh, it turns out you're not. But hey, I'm going to check some warrants. I'm just going to run because now that I've stopped you for no reason at the fuck all, not doing anything fucking illegal, some armed security guard calling just 'cause. You're wham. Somebody was disrespectful to you. Somebody broke your rights. You didn't get to ask your question. It's really sad. It's really sad. It's not the mentally ill person's fault that they're on the streets. It's not. If you can't control what you're doing, maybe you need a 5150. Maybe some laws need to be changed about conservatorships. But then you also need to fight for protections, because the reason that Clinton nixed all insane asylums is because people were being abused. People were being abused, unseen. Now they're just abused, very seen. You won't fight for that? You won't stand for that? All the way throughout all of politics, all the way up to our president right now, all through the election process, cursing. Crockett, cursing. AOC, cursing. President, cursing. People in the House of Representatives, cursing on the floor. Are you? Are you cursing? Have you had enough of your government? Well, so have I. You're willing to fight for everybody, including yourself, but the very most vulnerable people on the streets right now. Don't look at fucking California. They're fucking dumb as shit. They're dumb as shit. And they're sending their people here that are homeless. It's a back and forth. It's very transient. I've told you this before. Cities and towns and states send their homeless to California, to Arizona. It's warm. We give water. They don't freeze to death when they're old in their wheelchair. This situation is not the state's fault per se, but the system itself and the way it is set up, it's a head money game. City of Tempe was a quote unquote not sanctuary city for a minute. Y'all don't understand whom you are destroying here in your own country. The homeless, the very most vulnerable. Not your child in a wheelchair. The child in the wheelchair that's on the streets that's going to die there is the very most vulnerable, not yours in your home. You're housed. You have some food. You have electric. Getting help with any of that? They're not. Some of them so mentally ill that they're losing their benefits all the time. They're just literally starving in front of you. When I worked on the homeless campus, there was a woman that walked around with period blood in her pants all the time. There was an elderly man I tried to get housed for the longest time. He didn't want it. He didn't want to let go of his purse. He didn't have very much money. walked around with pee in his pants all the time. There's a gentleman here in Tempe that literally walks around pee and shit in his pants 24 hours a day. But we're not going to give this guy a conservatorship? He needs to be in a hospital. Because he fights, because he's got big words. Well, that's what usually is going on in a conservatorship in a hospital. Don't blame this on the homeless. This situation is not the homeless's fault. We sit at bus stops all day long, waiting to get from point A to point B so we can get some crap done. It's a very long and arduous process, and it's a system set up for head money. I call it the homeless shuffle. The streets, shelter, interaction with the police, 5150, jail, prison, dead, prison, jail, 5150, shelter, streets. Everybody that looks at us and touches us and say hello gets money. Why would you change that? Now I know why you guys are fighting for everything else. You're losing some money. Check into it. Don't tell us we're ignorant and we don't know what we're doing, because we sure the fuck do. And we do know what's going on out there. And y'all need to take a listen. Honestly. You really do. We're not stupid. When we're talking, we're saying some truth. It may sound exaggerated to you, but that's because nobody's listening. And you're literally watching us die. Making yourself feel good while you hand out a meal. That's not okay. That's just not okay. Where exactly is your God, and where exactly do your priorities lie? I see exactly where that is. You. Your priorities lie with you. And how good you feel doing a good deed for fighting for others that are not from this country. Again, not shitting on you. Everybody deserves to be heard. Everybody should have freedom. Freedom to just breathe. And just be. At the very least. In peace. Y'all have a good day.